I'm Ollie, I'm WineFi's Operations Director, and what this means is that I act as the interface between our customers, our suppliers, our partners and our back office. So tracking the metrics, managing our stock and ensuring that our customers have the best possible experience when working with WineFi. So I grew up around wine. My dad and my brother both work in the wine trade, and in my dad's case always has done. So it was kind of a foundational part of my childhood. I've also been lucky enough to work on vineyards both in the UK and in Australia. I spent an amazing few months working for a producer called Felix, who are in Margaret River, or what they call wine paradise, and there is a real reason for that. And working there really highlighted the kind of combination that you need between the days, nights of painstaking hard work, the early mornings, combined with the craftsmanship that goes into it at the winery, and the way that these two things need to combine for great wine to be made. So the next kind of interesting point about WineFi and my relationship with WineFi is wine as an asset class. So my background is numbers, maths, physics, economics, which I carried on with a focus on financial markets at university. And I think wine as an asset has such interesting characteristics, but also there's almost no material out there to learn about it. So being able to both learn myself and then kind of bring that information and take it to those that are interested is a really crucial part of this. Wine as an asset class is really interesting. So you have a new set of products being released onto the market every year. You have the word of critics that can make or break the value of a vintage. And the problem is that there's no real cutting edge analysis done. In order for the asset class to be taken seriously, investors need to be able to compare apples to apples, in the sense that they need the same analysis done on wine that is done on traditional equities. The other really interesting thing about wine as an asset is probably the least tangible thing, but I think people love owning amazing things. I think it's a feature or a trait inherent in all humans, where if we see something amazing, so a really nice car, a great watch, an amazing piece of art, our first thought is, wow, I like looking at this thing. And almost universally, our second thought is, I want to own this. When you own a case of Bordeaux from the newest vintage, you own a piece of history. You own hundreds of years of iterations done by some of the most talented winemakers in the world on what is effectively the same product. Even for the most detached investor, the fact that wine evokes such strong feelings in people means that there's a high chance that someone will want to buy the asset from them at a higher price somewhere down the line, which I think is kind of a crucial part of any investment and kind of rounds off the reason why wine is so interesting to me as an asset class.